Hey everybody, this is Evangelia LeClaire here from Ready Set Rock Academy, and I'm going to go ahead and show you today, if you're starting from a clean canvas and building up your brand, how you can start in figuring out what your color scheme is, where you can find inspiration, and how you can finally whittle it down on your brand colors. I'm going to show you what I did when I first launched my brand, and hopefully this is going to be helpful to you. All right, so let's get to it. Let's talk color palettes. For one, for inspiration, you're going to want to go to designseeds.com. You're also going to want to open up your Pinterest board, and we're going to have you create your own color palette board for you to begin pinning those images that are inspirational and really speak to the brand and the character and the identity that you want to put out there. Now, if you haven't already thought about your brand identity, it's really important that you do so, which is why I recommend that you download the playbook to a Rockstar brand, where I'll have you think through a lot of questions and really dig deep into the image and the identity that you want to project out into the world with your own personal brand, your blog, and or even your own business. The other thing I want to suggest as a resource is if you are in New York City, you should book an appointment with House of Color. Initially, I was a skeptic because I'm quite frugal, don't like spending a large fee for somebody to tell me what colors I could wear. But when I think about how much I paid about $220 for a 2-hour session. Was they put many fabrics of different colors around my neck, and through those fabrics they were able to tell me what colors complemented my skin tone and actually suited me best. Whereas in the past, my wardrobe was primarily all black and white geometric colors, and really, to be honest, now that I look back on those photos and with the advice and expertise of my House of Color specialist, truth is I was tired and drained wearing black. So what I was able to walk away with was my own color wheel and knowing exactly what colors make me look revived, fresh, and beautiful. So that said, these are my colors. And what I was able to do is I used my House of Color color palette, which was given to me based off of the extensive 2-hour consultation that I had. I was able to use that and also use elements from Design Seed, which I'll show you in just a little bit, and also my Pinterest board to really pick and choose the colors that would suit me best. I'm a coach, I am a consultant, and I'm a trainer. And so because I'm going to be on video a lot, I want to wear those colors that complement me. And so I used my color wheel and the colors that are best suited for me in my website. I use some of those colors, and I also had a dash of other colors that I just love and that I've been wearing all my life. So I couldn't, even though they didn't fit into my color wheel, I just made sure that they were secondary or tertiary colors within my brand. So let's get to it. Give you an example for color palettes. Now, if you are an entrepreneur, do research on your industry and choose the mix of hues. As an example, in the health and wellness industry, I know that purple and sea green are kind of the primary, more popular colors in the wellness industry. For you, it's really your choice, but do research so that you know what is going to be more favorable, and that studies show would bring you more sales if that's your goal. So let's say you're also somebody who's putting together your personal and professional brand to be in alignment with the companies you want to pursue. What are the colors of those companies that you're going after? Are they red or white? Are they black and white? So ideally, you want the image and the identity that you project out into the world, including online and social media, and when you meet in person with prospective employers, to really be representative of the ideal companies that you want to work for. Black and white is an example. Red, orange. I know somebody who was interviewing for a job with Likeable Media. Well, guess what? Their colors are orange and white. The CEO loves orange, so you don't really want to walk in there wearing green. Does that make sense? Yes. Okay. Then the other thing is, if you are perhaps still exploring job opportunities, not quite sure where you want to go, you may want to play it safe or go with some of the neutral colors to appeal to all eyes? Or do you really want to? That could also apply if you were an entrepreneur starting your own business and you can either choose to go bold and not really care and make sure that, hey, I'm bold, this is me, and I'm going to attract the audience that accepts me for who I am. Or you could play it safe so that you can cater to all. What do you want to do? That's up to you. Okay, what colors do you want to be most dominant on your website and on your blog? Those are all things that you're going to have to think about as well. Okay, so let's do it. Let's go to DesignSeed and Pinterest.com so you can begin to see how you can use those resources to build your rockstar brand. So DesignSeed, it's design-seeds.com. Now, if you go to designseeds.com, what you'll see, basically, it provides you the ability to do a palette search. This person who created Design Seed is really awesome because she actually posts something daily, a different color palette, and you can use that for inspiration. You can also search for fresh hues. You can create your own color palette. So you definitely have to go on Design Seeds and play around with it, because there's also another efficient way for you to find the different color palettes on Design Seed, and that's where Pinterest comes in. So you're going to go to Pinterest. If you don't already use Pinterest for an inspiration or mood board, you got to get on it. But what I did was I just went and did a quick search on Pinterest for Design Seed, and you'll see that all these cool color palettes came up. So simply what you'll want to do in your Pinterest is create another board called Mood Board, and as you start with Design Seed, you can begin pinning the palettes that really speak to you. So as I began doing that, I found myself, there it is, there's my color inspiration. I actually found myself falling for colors that had these elements of cranberry and orange and even green. I really love that. And then the pops of neon. Loved it. Here are the two images that really spoke to me the most when I was whittling down on the mood board that would really be representative of the brand that I wanted to project online. So you see, you can get very obsessed with this, and just know that it's going to be a lot of fun for you to take this time to select it. And as you select perhaps 5, then you'll begin whittling it down and really thinking through more and more which ones pop, which ones speak to you the most, which one also will best serve and are best representative of the brand image that you want to project. What are others in your industry doing? How can you make yourself different? What does research say about the colors that you are selecting? And really want to put together colors, brands, layouts, patterns, even images, anything that catches your eye and is perhaps representative of the brand that you want to project out into the world. That's it. That's what you see here. So let me now show you how this came together on my website. There's the plum, there's orange, there's the pops of neon green. So there's the orange, the mushroom, and then there's the cherry red. And then if you go to my landing pages for my products, this is one of my products. This is the Ready, Set, Rock Academy. It's pretty consistent, but you'll see that I also have this image that's quite representative and has all the different colors from my color palette as well. So there you have it. That is how you can go ahead and quickly DIY, get started on creating your own color palette for your brand. Thanks everybody. Talk to you soon. Goodbye.